Welcome back to Marvel Strike Force University. This is Gone Gaming, and today we'll be talking about Heroes for Hire. Alright, Colleen Wing just got released, and in the event that we see her tonight and tomorrow in War, I just kind of want to talk through her, what Heroes for Hire does, what they do right now, and then what they're going to do after Misty Knight gets released. So, I pulled 5 stars on her, so decided to just jump in. She's going to be really good on defense in War, I think, and I'm going to talk to you guys about why. These blue improved basic catalysts are killing me lately. I got to find a better way to get those other than just through the Blitz store. It feels like it's just not enough. Okay, so first things first, she has a lot of abilities. There are a lot of differing opinions on what the required T4s are. Apparently, Scopely thinks that she needs 2, and all of the other unit characters on Hero for Hire just need 1. That's I think also I think they said a total of 5. So she needs 2, and then the other 3 need 1 each, which equals 5. I can do math. Yay me. I had to think about that twice, to be honest. Katana Slash, number 1, her basic. So she's going to do this actually a lot because of attacks and counters and assists. Remember, Luke Cage calls assists on his basic. So attack primary target 290% plus bleed. So you do want to check, this is going to apply 2 bleed, and then it does that, I believe, on counter as well. It says on War defense, when this attack performs a counterattack or assist, apply 2 bleed instead. So that's cool. Still does that on the T6, on the 6 though. So up to you. But I do think that this is the bleeds increase exponentially in value when you have a T4 ability. You'll see that most with like Venom's basic and Venom's special. So anyway, worth kind of tracking, but not a hugely critical one. The ones you got to worry about here too. This Fearsome Strikes is 4. Misty is a bit of a battery though, so she's going to be giving a lot of energy. But attack primary target, apply 2 bleed. This attack gains 30% piercing for each hero for hero's ally, then gain 3 deflect. On War defense, this attack targets the enemy with the highest damage instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth, and gains 1,000% extra focus to apply those 2 bleeds. And you're getting up to 4 bleeds with this special here, which just kind of forces the opponent to cleanse or they will bleed out. If Misty Knight is an ally, this attack cannot be dodged. So here you're getting that extra focus plus the dodge against taunted or stealth characters, taunting or stealth characters, getting around them. So notably, bleeds are a percentage of the health as well. And so being able to proc this against highest damage target is really helpful. And they scale based on the applying character. So her bleeds will do more bleeding damage if she has a T4 and if she is has a higher damage rating. So don't ask me why, it's just how it is. And then we got attack all enemies for 200% piercing. So this can go off first. If any target is a protector, attack that target for 300% piercing, apply 2 bleed instead. And then this just goes up. And you get that heal block for 2 turns against all enemies on a T4 here. So this one's probably going to be important. And then again, 1,000% extra focus for the attack. And Misty Knight is now this cannot be dodged. Notably, Misty Knight gives 10 energy at the start of the battle. So, being able to do this over and over again at the beginning of every battle is going to be important. Then Daimyo Lineage. On the end of any hero for ally's turn, 25% chance to attack the most injured non-summon enemy for 100% damage, plus 30% piercing for each hero for higher ally, ignoring taunt and stealth, and gain deflect. On War defense, this always attacks. So that's why this assist counter is really important here. She's going to be attacking every time a hero for hire takes a turn. So that's Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Misty Knight. So right now for tonight on war defense, you're going to be seeing her doing that during Luke Cage and Iron Fist turn, which we'll get to their kits in just a minute. There has been some changes. And then on turn, gain deflect, apply assist now to an ally Misty Knight. So when she gets here, that's going to be painful. On death of an enemy, if this character has 2 or more heroes for higher allies, so this does apply tonight, apply defense down to all enemies. On spawn on war defense, if this character has 3 or more hero for higher allies, if health is full and not charged, gain 2 charged. At the end of any turn, if charged and below 50% health, lose 1 charge, clear all negative effects, heal for 100% of this character's max health, and gain offense up for 2 turns, 2 deflect, and death proof. If charged, always revive on death and gain 10% damage, 10% damage reduction, and 175% resistance per charge. Again, this is at the beginning of battle this happens, and she's the one that's giving it. So if she were the first one to die, she wouldn't be giving this in the next battle, but it requires 3 hero for higher allies anyway, so it's all 4 of them regardless. And then we've got gain 20% piercing for self and hero for higher allies. Cool. When you get this all the way leveled up, it's going to 100% damage to most injured enemy while this character has deflect. And the only reason I don't have this T4 is because I don't have enough gold to get her to that level. 100% chance to counterattack and gain 20% block amount. So she blocks. She gets 100% chance to counterattack, dealing those bleeds on counterattack, plus she's assisting every time they take a turn, plus she's getting all these deflects, plus she's getting all of this piercing damage for all of her allies. And if that's not enough, she's reviving twice in a battle because, cool. It's also whenever she's below 50% health, so she can spring back up. So you could try to get her down below 50, let her come back up, get her down below 50 again, and then kill her. But that's going to take a while, and by that time, she will have murdered you with all of these katana slashes and bleeds. But the T4 on that basic, I think, is going to be critical just to get all of that bleed value. So that's what she does. Luke Cage is kind of the same as you've seen him in Defenders Forever. He gets assist now to random hero ally. Big difference now. Previously it was only Defenders who were getting offense up. Now hero for ally also getting offense up when they're called to assist. This is only in this turn order, so it's not like Colleen Wing is going to be getting offense up every time she's assisting, or at least it shouldn't be that way. So just kind of keep that in mind. This T4 isn't super necessary, just clears all negative effects on himself. Oh, also this T4 is meaningless. It just increases damage. He gets that assist now every time, so there's no reason to do either of those T4s. But here you're getting a taunt, 2 regeneration, clear 2 negative effects. Importantly, he's applying regeneration to all of the allies, but Unbreakable now for hero for higher allies is getting 2 deflects and 2 death proof. So just make sure you're staying aware of those death proofs. You got to find a way to clear those off and then kill the characters. So that's also fun. Black Bolt is not going to be super helpful. Apply defense up for 2 turns itself, all defender and hero for allies as well. So that's fun. And then defense up to all additional allies. So whoever you put in as your 5th is also going to get that. And then generate 1 to 2 ability energy for random allies. Cool. And then last but not least, he gets all these wall of text. So they've changed him. Gain 10% max health per defender and heroes for higher allies. Gain 30% armor. Gain 30% max health for self and all hero for higher allies. So he gains all this extra health for the hero for higher allies, but also he's giving them max health. So based on his max health as well, which is going to be critical for Colleen just to keep her alive and to set that 50% threshold a bit higher. Oh, also on Power Man, he's filling his speed bar by 80% with more defense. So even though they're not complete team tonight, guys, make sure you're staying aware of this. If the character has 3 or more hero for higher allies, if health is full and not charged, you gain 2 charge. This is the same text that you get from Colleen Wing. Always reviving. He just gets this 175% resistance per charge. So that's going to be a riot. Last but not least, Iron Fist, I do have the T4 for him back in his raiding days when I was using defenders for raids. So he's going to heal all of them by 30% at the start of their turn. Additional city hero allies also get healed. That's cool, whatever. On turn, 40% chance to heal self-defender and hero for hire allies for 30% of this max health, which is more than it used to be. Gain 5% for each defender and hero for hire allies for damage, which is fine, but still pretty weak. He's not a big damage dealer. When a hero for hire ally drops below 50% health, apply defense up to that target for 2 turns. On spawn, same thing, 2 charged, revive twice, he gets resistance. So it's just this max health pool that's getting buffed up by Luke Cage, and then he's healing by that max health pool again. Now this just increases 100% damage from 600 to 700, not all that necessary. Inner Peace is just 300 base healing, so that's pretty trash. And then his basic is just going to change it. Instead of chaining to 1 to 2, it'll always chain to 2 adjacent targets. But it's not rebound chain, so I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, lots of walls of text. Let's just jump in and show you guys how these guys work in Blitz first. I think the person who makes the most sense here is probably like a big character like Ultron. Or you could do like Jessica Jones. I really think Daredevil definitely needs to be in Shadowlands, but Jessica Jones could work in here at least for the next couple days till we get Misty Knight. And then you can also put Punisher if your skill military is too weak. But I think for my purposes, Ultron is going to do just fine in this Blitz. So we'll go ahead and take Ultron for a spin. And we'll try this against Doc Ock, because why not? Oh, and you ought to lose in Sim, so that's good. Let's go against this team so we can just see it. Doc Ock always wins in Sim. He's just that good. Alright, we'll slow down just for Colleen's animation so you can see what she looks like if she survives. So you're seeing here she gets the defense up from Iron Fist. So remember, this is the one that does damage to all units if it's if they're a protector, does more damage, implies 2 bleed, and then 1,000 extra focus, so it should apply to everyone, and this heal block as well. So she's gonna jump into the fray here and run around. Ah! Quality, man. Quality. And just like that, she's dead, so that didn't last very long at all. She needs to get buffed up pretty badly for me. None of these guys are injured. Ultron's not going to get healed by Iron Fist passive, so if you're going up against these guys, I do strongly recommend killing Iron Fist first, just because he has so much health. But if it looks like a defender's team, but I think now it's probably going to be Colleen Wing you need to kill first, because that's your best chance of cutting through them. You're seeing here that Luke Cage was able to go, throw up that defense up and other buffs. I keep seeing the bots and thinking I need to do it. We'll just go ahead and try to clear off Jessica Jones. She doesn't die. There we go. Now attacking Daredevil while Punisher's on the team will just make Punisher hit you, so make sure to kill the Punisher first, in my experience. I also have this set up a little bit weird where I have Luke Cage actually set up as a striker because he's calling those assists in. And Colleen Wing, I know a lot of people are going to want to put striker on her. I actually think skirmisher is the right answer because she's going to be assisting. It's a little bit like Ms. Marvel. So you see, here you saw Luke Cage calling in, unfortunately Punisher died, but what'll happen, like Luke Cage will call in Jessica Jones, who has a skirmisher, and then when he calls her in, he will attack a second time because she has a skirmisher and applies that skirmisher applies that vulnerable to the target. So I actually think that's going to make more sense for Colleen Wing as well. So probably a different perspective than some people might on that, but you know, whatever. Let's go here. Why not? We'll go for symbiotes. Just trying to keep Colleen Wing alive. I really should have. You want the team to be set up a little bit differently. You definitely want Luke Cage on the outside because he is getting that taunt. And it's just game over. Night, Colleen Wing. Putting those bleeds to use. All right, well, but I think you're seeing here like Iron Fist is healing for a lot more value now. I don't know if they're gonna be raid viable, but I certainly think they might be. Definitely more than they were before, but we'll just have to wait to see how they do with endgame content. Certainly there's talk of Colleen Wing and Misty Knight being good in the Doom raids and the skill section, so we'll also have to wait to go see that. But there's no reason to let this go on. The Ultron and Ultron bots is just kind of fodder for Carnage, and I don't really want to play through this without Misty Knight. So I just need to get some basic catalysts. Is it so much to ask? But I think you're also seeing here that I don't necessarily want to put her on defense yet. But I had originally put Striker because that's what Scopely had recommended. But after having tested with defenders, I just swapped Luke Cage back and forth to see how I liked him. I actually really do think Skirmisher is the right choice here. I also think that it's the right choice because when you get to level 5, she's going to get that 50% focus. Unfortunately, I just can't for the life of me get like the ISOs for Brawler for the Brawler armor. Like I have them for all the other ones, but not Brawler armor, despite farming it every day. So I don't know. Drop rates must suck or something. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, this isn't the beefiest Colleen Wing you've ever seen. This is what a thoroughly mid-range player's Colleen Wing is probably going to look like tonight for somebody who wanted to spend on her. But I do think we're going to be seeing a lot of them. Make sure you're prepped and ready. Pull your Silver Surfers off of defense. You'll be able to clear off the charge from the character using his ult turn 1. Kill one of them, and you'll be able to 2-tap the team pretty easily, I think, when they don't have all of those revived synergies going on. But hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Until next time, good luck out there, and keep on striking. Bye for now.